Hey there. I've been receiving some emails from members of my team, of which I'm extremely proud and extremely grateful. They don't know this, but they've each sent me some different messages. As I drove home from leaving the practice, I was really aware that I was so profoundly grateful that they had sent me these messages. What were they? The messages were that they had, for themselves, been detecting that they needed to switch off, basically. Not before they crash and needed a reboot. There's a difference, and sometimes that happens, and that's okay. But they were sensing that they actually needed to pull back, and a couple of them have decided to take 2 or 3 days to basically just switch off. And I love that they weren't apologetic about it. I love that they weren't expressing a sense of fear for just stating the obvious. And I think that's what I was so impressed by. It was just stating the obvious, that they've recognized that they needed to take 2 or 3 days off, right? So have you ever had your computer crash? What is the first thing people say to you when your computer crashes? Reset, reboot, right? Why do computers crash? For a whole bunch of reasons. Viruses, operating systems not doing well, not defragging, not decompartmental, whatever the word is. There isn't like some kind of maintenance, or it's getting old, or it's getting tired. Virus has crept in. Can I suggest that at this point in time, you need to stop and you need to switch off, okay? Here's what I would even suggest. Do you have a space in your house that you can convert into a switch off space? Because everybody is working and living and doing stuff at home. Do you have a garage? Do you have a guest toilet? I would suggest you clean it first. Make it fresh and lovely. Seal the toilet. If there's a spare one that you have and you don't really need to use it, seal the toilet. Put a lovely rug. Put some books in there. Put a sign on the outside that says do not disturb. It's just understood that if you go into there, that's your stop. That's your switch off time. A couple of people that I know are converting cubby houses, long left by children, converting their cubby houses into places where they can go to basically stop and have a space of their own. Do you have a large enough pantry, perhaps a wardrobe that you can empty out and make a space there for you? We need to do that right now. Individuals that I've been chatting to this week have been sharing with me how there just isn't an opportunity to switch off. And it's not just about not watching the news or turning the TV off. It's like you're always on go. There's always a meal to cook if you've got people at home now. Like you've actually got meals to cook, you've got dishes to wash, and then there's laundry to be done. If you're living on your own, you might be finding the quiet a little bit lonely and tiresome. And I'm not suggesting that we don't connect, but we might be filling up the spaces because we're actually also feeling low. And we got to basically switch off, right? We've got to switch off so that we can actually have the opportunity to recharge. So create the space. We'd love to see some photographs of what you decide to do to be able to have an environment that you can go to, and it's really clear to everybody that you can switch off. If you are living on your own, that you kind of discern for yourself the activities that you've got for yourself. Are they actually draining? Are they actually switching you on as opposed to giving you an opportunity to switch off right now? Hey Priscilla, thanks for joining me. I'm trying to think. I don't think you're in Australia. I think you're actually overseas, if I'm not wrong. Could you please let me know where you are? Stay safe.